How are 7 chakras related to 7 layers of the body? All the 7 chakras are in the 4th layer, etheric body. Etheric body is the place where all 7 chakras are there. So whatever we did for last 2 days is only 1 layer work. Equal to 1 layer. Tim? Who Tim? Oh. It's a wonderful question. It seems like enlightenment is just the next step. That there are other steps, more ways to evolve and experience. Does it go on forever with always more to experience? Are there always bigger expansions and contractions to experience or no? If you understand this one question, you will understand the whole secret of enlightenment. See, what I call as enlightenment, first having a experience, the person who is the seen, seer and the seeing becoming one is enlightenment. After that, there will be only seeing, action. It will be in a multiple way, it will be just exploding, the limitless continuum. So the limitless continuum will go on and on and on. Beginning of the limitless continuum is enlightenment. So all I am trying to do in these 21 days is give you a breakthrough, one breakthrough into that limitless continuum. That is enough. After that, even if you sleep sometime, even if you are aware of this world sometime, nothing wrong. It's like once you wake up, even if you fall asleep, nothing wrong. You know you will wake up. So I am trying to give only that breakthrough in these 21 days. That's what I call inner awakening. That is what I am trying to do. So, as per your question, there are continuous bigger expansion explosions, but that will be happening in such a different plane. I can say it's a continuum. It's a continuous expansion. Enlightenment is ultimate experience, but not final. Ultimate to you. This is the ultimate which can happen to you. After that, you will not be there. But the final will continuously be happening. The ultimatum will be happening with itself. Seer will not be there. Seen also will not be there. The seeing will be happening intensely. You understand? And he put one more question. Are you allowed to say? I am allowed to say when the listener is ready to listen. All right. This is all the questions related to the technology which we are going to enter into now. So first, before entering into the technology, just sit 5 minutes with a deep prayerful mood. Please understand first. Whenever you enter, you start anything with a prayerful mood, be very clear. The whole existence is supporting you. The whole cosmos is supporting you. It doesn't have to be addressed to one person. If you feel connected to Shiva, address it to Shiva. If you feel connected to Vishnu, address it to Vishnu. If you feel connected with whomever you feel connected, or a Guru, address it to Guru. If you don't feel connected to anybody, just address it nowhere. No problem. See, to whom you are addressing is not an issue at all, but the prayerful mood, that does a big miracles in you. The prayerful mood is the most important. Whether you address Vishnu, Shiva, Krishna, Rama, or Guru, or whoever you want, you can address. But that prayerful mood, it just makes you fall in tune with the cosmos, and the whole cosmos will support you. The whole cosmos will support you just for 5 minutes, because we are going to enter into the technology. What I spoke in the first session is only introduction. Now we are going to enter into the technology. I'll answer all these things are related to the technology. I'll answer. Not only I'll answer, between you'll have a small meditation or contemplation or sitting. So before entering into the technology, 5 minutes, deep prayerful mood. Pray to whoever you know, Shiva or God or Guru or whoever you think is higher than you, higher energy. Remember and pray. Please close your eyes. Sit in a relaxed way and open your eyes. Keep this as a lifestyle. Anything you start, Just have a prayerful mood. See, when you have a prayerful mood, the whole cosmos will support you. Whole cosmos will support you. It's like a feeling connection. If I had to describe my life in one line, it's a long prayer, that's all. It's a long prayer. Please understand, only when you start in the initial level, it's like a words. After that, there won't be words, just feeling connection. Just feeling connection. The prayerful mood is the very powerful tool for any success. Understand? I'm giving you one of the important click for life. Prayerful mood is an important tool for any success in the life. To whom you pray is up to you. Whether it is Rama or Krishna or Kali or Shiva or Venkateshwara or Shiva, Guru or whatever, the prayerful mood is the important tool for success in the life. Just that feeling connection. When you are in a prayerful mood, even stone becomes God. When you are in the arrogant mood, even if God comes, you will ask for ID. You will say, from where did you come? Come on, give your ID. So prayerful mood is a very powerful tool for any success. Anything you start, before that, have the deep prayerful mood. The funny thing in India, just now we launched Chandrayaan. Any of you know? India has launched the satellite Chandrayaan. You will be shocked, they did puja for it. They did puja for it. And the chief scientist, Nair, the moment he launched, he went to Palani and pulled the golden chariot. That is the beauty of India. See, these guys are sending us satellite to moon after doing Aarti, and after that was done, he directly goes to Palani and pulls the golden chariot. Oh Muruga, it happened successfully, thank you. That is the beauty. See, logically if you see, what this Murugan and Murugan's golden chariot has to do with a satellite to the moon? We are sending satellite to moon. Logically it may be, your idea may be. But that person's mood, when he was in prayerful mood, is in his optimum. The whole cosmos helps. Whole cosmos helps. So, all the newspapers were criticizing him for going and pulling the chariot in Palani. There is a temple in Tamil Nadu, where it's a Subramania's temple. The golden chariot, pulling the golden chariot is the ritual. People pray, if somebody is sick, if somebody wants something, they pray to that Subramania. If this happens successfully, I will come and pull your chariot and offer my prayers to you. This guy prayed before launching the Chandrayaan that I will come and pull the chariot, and when it was successful, he went and did that ritual. But I know the whole science behind that prayerful mood puts you in optimum. That's one of the very successful tool for anything. For anything. Your awareness, everything is integrated. You are centered. So have this as a habit. Before starting anything, you may pray to Krishna. It's all up to you. And it doesn't even have to be addressed to somebody. It can just be addressed to the whole cosmos. Nowhere. Nowhere or now here. Anything. But a deep prayerful mood. Okay. So let's start with that deep prayerful mood and enter into this great spiritual technology. Sada Shiva Samarambam Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam. We'll start this great spiritual technology. I'll answer your questions, then enter into the meditation techniques or the process. Does the level of suffering a person experiences at the moment of death relate to the attachment they have with the physical body? Will a person suffer more the more attached they are to the physical body? Yes. So more attachment to the physical body, you will have more suffering. And that does not mean, please understand, the attachment to the physical body needs to be more clear. Attachment to physical body does not mean if you are doing a lot of makeup or maintaining it, don't think that is attachment. No. If you want to you have something through the physical body, that is what I call attachment. Directly maintaining itself is not an attachment. The pleasure or a pain or something which you want to experience through the physical body is attachment. I don't have clear reference for the nirvanic body. I do for the cosmic body. So when I think of merging into the cosmic, there is a fear of unknown. Please understand. Now you are in this body. Don't think if you disappear into the cosmic body, you will become nobody. No. If you become the nirvanic body, you will become nobody. No. You will become everything. Now you are enjoying through one body, you will be enjoying through so many bodies. Through all the bodies, you will be enjoying. So it's not that it's going to be unknown, it is all known. Understand? Who put the question? It's not unknown, it is going to be all knowing. But the problem is all knowing is unknown to you. Actually, when you grow to the next layers, this fear will disappear. When you see from here, if I tell you go to Everest, you will have fear. But if you start traveling, then you will understand that it's a step by step, that's all. There is no fear. So one step at a time. Please explain Kundalini Shakti as a part of cosmic energy or energy of existence. What is the meaning of it being represented as a serpent? See, the Kundalini Shakti is the pure soul which you have. If desires are associated with it, it becomes individual soul. When the pure soul which is in you is a Kundalini. If it is awakened, all the desires and samskaras, everything will be burnt. Something will become reality, some desires will become real, some desires will be burnt. But you will be liberated from it. So Kundalini Shakti is the pure soul which is staying in you, the cosmic soul which is staying in you. Why it is represented as a serpent, when the Kundalini awakens, the experience is as if serpent is moving all over your body. That's the way the experience will be. That is why it is represented as a serpent. But don't think there is a serpent sitting inside, no. Some people may have poison in them, but not serpent. As you said, unless each individual gets enlightened, the person does not know the purpose of life. Knowing purpose of life and work on it, does it make easier to get enlightened? I can say knowing the purpose and working on it is enlightenment. There is no separate thing. Just if you know the purpose clearly and if you start working on it, you are living enlightenment. No problem at all. Working on enlightenment without knowing the purpose of life, is it difficult? True. What about other planets? Do you travel into other solar systems? No, I travel only in this planet. Is there life or energy elsewhere? Now people are waiting. What am I going to answer? 2 minutes suspense. There is life. There is life in other planets, in other solar systems. That's what we call rishis, Gandharvas, Yakshas, Kinnara, Kimburuda, all these different names, but there is life in other planet. No doubt. How is Earth related to other universe or systems? I can say this is the land of enlightenment. If you want to achieve ultimate, you have to land in Earth and go through the process. See, the frequency needed for enlightenment is available only in planet Earth. That's why it is called Karma Bhumi. The freedom to choose enlightenment or bondage is available only here. In other planets, either complete pleasure or pain, but there is no freedom. Here you have a freedom to choose. Yes. Yes, like other planets, there are other planets.
But is this the only place?
This is the only place for enlightenment.
In all the cosmos?
Yes, the whole cosmos. Nowhere else. But life exists in other planets. Life is there. What happens when plants, animals, etc. die? Is it similar to human beings? Oh, this is a nice. Let me explain exactly the evolution based on the experiences of the Vedic seers, the rishis and yogis. See, when a fish starts seeing a tortoise is able to live in the water and in the land. It starts thinking, oh God, this is the best body I have seen. That best body engram gets engraved. So when the fish dies and has an opportunity to take the next body, to design the next body, it recollects all the memory it had, all the best experiences it had, and the best experience towards which it can take a jump. It cannot take a direct jump from it to human being. The best jump which it can take, it takes the best jump. So it becomes tortoise. When it is tortoise and moving around in the water and the sand, it sees the small animals. For example, maybe pig. It sees and thinks, oh God, this is a much better way to exist. And the engram gets recorded. Then when the tortoise dies, it has a possibility now. Possibilities are open in front of it. It thinks, oh, the best memory I had, or the best body which I was attracted, or which I felt is the best form of existing, is this pig. Let me take that pig birth. And it will take as a pig. Then the pig will see different experiences in its life, goes through different experiences. So when it dies, it sees the best experience or the best way to exist, and it takes a jump. This is the way, that is why that even in the Puranas, the incarnations, Matsavadara, Kurmavadara, Vamana, Narasimhavadara, then Vamana, like this, one by one. Vamana is a pygmy man. How that man was first. It's an evolution concept only is described in the incarnation theory. The incarnations of the Vishnu. Understand, that is why, actually, in this context, I want you to understand one truth. Ramakrishna says in his teachings, even if a person sees me casually when I am driving in a chariot to Calcutta, even if he sees me casually, without knowing about me, he is blessed. When I read that, I felt, doesn't look at it. It's a too big promise or too illogical. It's like I am saying, even when I was driving in the car, when I stop in the signal, somebody casually comes and stops next to me. Even if he looks at me like this, he is blessed. That's what Ramakrishna says. When I am going in a chariot, he lived a wonderful life. He says, even when I go in the chariot to Calcutta, the disciples will close the screen. You have seen that in the horse carriage, there will be a screen. He will tell, hey, leave the screen open. Let many people see. Disciples will ask, it's a cold air. You will catch cold. He says, no. Even if they see me casually, you don't know, they are blessed. Understand? You see, he says, even if they see me casually, my form and I will become imprint in them. So when they die, all the cards will be in front of them. All the best experiences they had. So naturally, the master card will be a master card. It will be shining. So they will decide, this is the best way to exist. Let me take a jump. Understand? Even if they don't know I am a master or enlightened or anything, he says beautifully, even if they see casually, that print going inside them, that samskara going inside them, That picture of me being printed inside them will be useful when they leave the body, when they decide about the next body. When I first read that word, it looked little arrogant, little egoistic. But when I understood this evolution experience, how the evolution happens, how you choose your next body, then I realized, oh God, it's true. It is true. I always tell people, even a casual darshan, casually seeing, can do so much. Then if you feel connected and sit with him, do some work, then understand you are most blessed. Blessed are those who connect knowingly. This is the way the evolution happens. Please. Human beings evolve? No, it is evolvement from animals. It's evolving from animals only. Humans have evolved from animals. You understood? Human beings have evolved from animals. Human body is evolved from animal, but human consciousness is descending from the cosmic consciousness. So you as a soul, you are an incarnation, descended from the higher consciousness. You as a body has evolved from animals. So you are a mixture of that both. Evolved body and descended consciousness. Yes, there is a possibility. For example, in the human body, only thing you did is eating. That is the most wonderful experience you enjoyed in your life. You did not enjoy any other thing in your life. Then naturally what you will do? Next birth, when you have an opportunity for next birth. Oh, what I did only eating. That is the highest enjoyment I am really enjoying. So why unnecessarily go to school and go to office and take human birth, responsible? Let me become pig. Big mouth. You can continuously eat. So it's just, what you need, you see, custom made. Your body is custom made. What you order, it is made for that. Or if you lived the life only sleeping, you decide, what am I going to do? I enjoy only sleeping. Then why unnecessarily go for college? Go to college and they will wake me up early morning, and I will have to go for college, go to school, go do so many things, unnecessary. So better let me become buffalo. That's the best birth. So it's like what you enjoy most in your life, you assume that kind of body in the next life. Whatever you enjoy most, your strong experience will be the decision making authority, decision making point for your next birth. One important thing, the moment you start seeking the higher consciousness, drop the fear, you will not have any more lower birth. That's all. Done. Either you will be a human being or higher. That's all. There's no lower birth. You see, once you felt the dissatisfaction of the experiences received through the human body, you see, now you have enjoyed all five senses. You have enjoyed the seeing, you enjoyed listening, you enjoyed smell, you enjoyed the taste, you enjoyed the touch. After this, you have a dissatisfaction. The once you have the deep dissatisfaction and you start seeking, that is what becomes seeking. Once you start seeking something beyond this human body, human experience, be very clear, be assured, no more lower birth for you. Only higher or human being. That's all. Human being is the last birth. Yes, from human being you can take only the jump of nirvana. Or you can become devatas. Devata birth is also possible, but from devata birth you can't take the jump. You have to come down to human being, only then take the jump.
There's a saying that there are souls afterwards, Atma.
That soul only gets enlightened, becomes the cosmic being.
Hello, Swami. What is the first this one creature in the evolution process?
What is first created? I don't know, as he says, maybe that spore. What do you call? Spore. What is the spelling? A spore, it may be spore.
So it's an atom or a rock.
Anything may be.
Swamiji, the animals who are killed in the slaughterhouse, how do they take birth?
They all wait, you see, for example, if the animal is supposed to live for 10 years, if it is killed in slaughterhouse in 7 years, next 3 years they wait, after that only they get the body. All accident and all suicides, they wait till their prarabdha time is over. Understand? If somebody is supposed to live for 60 years, the body is prepared to stand for 60 years. And if that person dies by suicide, 40 years, by 40 if he kills himself, next 20 years he has to wait, it will be a terrible suffering, worst suffering. If it is an accident, there won't be suffering. You will be waiting, but there won't be suffering, because he has not done it. If it is a suicide, understand, before committing suicide, what was your suffering? After suicide, it will be 10 times more. So never think of suicide. Best way is leave it.
Where do they go?
That hanging people are only called ghosts. You see, understand? It's like you have a sweet in front of you, and you neither have a tongue nor have a hand to put it in your tongue. How suffering it will be. Same way only, the ghosts, they will see everything, but they don't have a body to enjoy. So if you are leaving half of your body vacant, if you have a dull consciousness means you will not be possessing the whole body. You will not be using it completely. You are using only half. The half is remaining empty. The ghost will think, after all it is empty, let me go and stay. That is why I say, have more awareness. So that no place is left empty. Person who lives with awareness will never be possessed by ghost. And people who are with dull awareness, very low conscious mood, whole day dreaming, they live a kind of a, zombie. That kind of a life. Only they will be possessed by ghosts.
Swamiji?
Swamiji, a quick question, Swamiji. The person who, after your enlightenment, when they were next to your devotee, was it in his prarabdha or he was just that lucky?
I can say luck is the better word to describe than prarabdha.
Oh, Swamiji? Sir,
But
Swamiji?
now what you are doing is prarabdha. Prarabdha means I can say conscious decision. So for him he had a luck, but you can't expect that at your deathbed somebody will come and stand. So better now itself prepare.
Swamiji?
2 mics. Yes.
How long have human bodies been in existence, and if...
Oh, I don't know
not
the
for-
exact years.
Okay. But before...
But forever, in future, forever the human body is going to be in existence. That I can be sure. But I don't know how long it was there.
Okay, but if there was a point before which they were not in existence, was there enlightenment through some other means before that time?
No, I can say bondage itself may not be there. What about enlightenment? So bondage happened when human mind started thinking. So that is where the problem is. If the human mind has not started thinking, there is no bondage. Yes. You see, 84 lakh yoni is nothing but this evolution. That's all, nothing else.
Not after human birth.
No, not every gap between every birth and death. No.
Not like that.
No.
Swamiji,
Ah.
when a being is released into the cosmic or the nirvanic world, what happens to the connection with the master?
The master is nirvanic body. So it becomes very strong and you become one with him. That's all.
Thank you.
That's the only way to become one with me. Yes, if you take one more birth, you are called incarnation. You will have that, continue to have the connection and you will play the game. As I was telling yesterday, after becoming a rich guy in USA, coming back to your village, bringing all the old goodies, small things and some chocolate, these, that thing, and bringing and distributing. You will do that job. You will come down with a great pride and you will go around and, hey, come on, now let us take a class of inner awakening. Let's all sit together and meditate. I have living enlightenment for you guys. I brought this goodie. Let's all share and enjoy. That's all. This is what you will be doing.
Swami,
Is there any connection with the schizophrenic person?
I can say, when you took this body, you brought a strong mental setup from the past birth, and you are bringing up here is completely having a deep conflict with that mental setup. Then you neither want to drop that, nor want to leave this completely. You try to have both. Is schizophrenia. You understood?
so, Swami, I have two questions, Swami. Swami, the karma will decide how long to live in this body.
See, when you leave the past birth, when you are dead, you will see very clearly in front of you what all you really want to enjoy. What is the best thing you feel in the life? Best thing is living in Bangalore or living in America, where and what kind of a life you will see. And that kind of parents and that kind of area, you will take birth. And what you want to enjoy, for that how long you feel is necessary, you take birth. You fix your life based on that. But after coming here, you can reduce or increase. You have a freedom. But the reduction or increasing will be very less. You can play only certain, you see, for example, when you take birth with your prarabdha, if you fix your life 80 years, the reduction can be any number because suicide is possible. The increasing can be maybe only 20 years, 10 years. That is only possible.
Swamiji, yesterday you said you'll explain about Prahalada and Abhimanyu.
Yes, now I'll answer. You see, I told only during the delivery the soul enters into the body. But the bio-memory is prepared when the body is inside. See, especially the child, now he is listening. He is listening whatever I am talking. This bio-memory is recorded inside him, inside his body. But there is no individual soul in the body. So when this high conscious bio-memory is ready, high conscious soul will take that body. You understand what I am saying? See, now the body is now getting prepared. That fellow is having inner awakening. He is having real inner awakening. You understand? The body is being prepared with my memory, with all these words, with all these things. Now when he takes birth, now there will not be any soul. Only the body is prepared. The mechanism is prepared. See, if the flight is getting ready, only a pilot will come and take it. A car driver cannot come and take it. You understand? That kind of soul will land on the body. You will see this guy, the moment he takes birth, he will start talking about my name. That is the way the Prahalada, Abhimanyu, all these guys have been created. Otherwise, the Prahalada itself or Abhimanyu itself did not stay when the mother was listening to the truths. They assumed the body. But that kind of soul only will assume the body.
Swamiji, if we forget why we've come to earth when we're born.
Sorry, little loud.
If we forget why we've come to earth when we're born, where does Prarabdha come in?
How?
How does Prarabdha figure into
You see, Prarabdha, we forget, that is the problem. But the Prarabdha, you see, Prarabdha means the purpose with which you came down. When you forget, you start doing so many other things without working on the Prarabdha. That's where the problem starts. You understood?
Swamiji, what is the next evolution for man? It's gone from animal...
Enlightened being.
Enlightened
being. Superhuman.
And second question is, when you're in the superconscious state, what layer are you in? Like
when you are in superconscious state, you are in the nirvanic layer,
Nirvana.
ninth body, the seventh nirvanic body.
Thank you.
Swamiji, I'm sorry to interrupt. I have a question to ask. When I was small, my grandmother always used to tell me that if you do good deeds, you get a good birth. And if you do perform bad
The deed itself is no effect, ma. For example, if somebody does 100 murder in the birth, it is not that in the next Janma he will be punished for that 100 murder. Next Janma he will carry the mental setup of doing murders. And he will continue to suffer. He will be again violent. Naturally violence, somebody else will, he will attract violence towards his life. That kind of suffering will be there. Otherwise, the number, it is not quantity, it is quality which goes with the person. Directly the karma is not a quantity. For example, if you give $1 million to a temple, it's not that it gets recorded here and when you go there they will give you exchange. Hey, you are given $1 million, come on, here have the punya exchange. And it's not that. The quality of sharing, you will carry that with you. You see, the quality of sharing is such an ecstasy. You will live in heaven. That's all. The quality, with that you live, not the quantity. The quantity karma doesn't come with you. Understand? The quality only comes with you. And one more thing, just because I said 100 murder, it's not going to bring punishment. Don't start doing it. I'm not saying. If when you go to a lawyer and ask a legal opinion, when you go to a lawyer and ask a legal opinion, he has to give an honest legal opinion of that country. It's his ethics. Same way, when you come to me and ask, I am giving you the legal opinion of cosmos. How the cosmos is functioning. Maybe I can say dharma opinion. How the cosmos is running. That dharma. I am giving you the exact how it gets recorded. I tell you, there are many things which you consider as a sin, never gets recorded in the cosmos. There are many things which you don't think as a sin, gets recorded in the cosmos. First sin gets recorded in the cosmos is violence. Nothing else. If somebody has an extramarital affair, it doesn't get recorded. I am not telling you do that. No, it will create a chaos in your day-to-day life, but it won't create any problem or disturbance in your conscious growth. Consciously it doesn't get recorded, but the violence directly gets recorded. For example, if you have an extramarital affair, if your husband is suffering, that suffering gets recorded, but not directly exactly the affair itself. You will not be punished, you will not suffer for the affair itself, but you will suffer for the violence you caused or the disturbance you caused. So anything done without disturbing anybody never gets recorded. That's the truth. So anywhere you cause suffering or the depression, only that gets recorded. So take care in your life, you don't cause suffering to people. That is the best way to exist. Nothing else gets recorded. If somebody drinks, if somebody smokes, nothing gets recorded. In the cosmic, the karma, in the Chitragupta's law, the dharma, there are some things only limited as a sin. And not all you think. See, the social laws are different, the country laws are different, the cosmic law is different. In cosmic law, only violence is punished, nothing else is punished. As a cosmic law, every soul has a right to exist. Every soul has a right to exist. Take care of that and nothing else. Even to your pet, don't be violent. If you don't have a pet, that is the best thing, because you will not be able to handle. Even here, we have one or two dogs and all those things. We let them completely live. Let them live, and no question of what we try to do, control these, that things. So better. No, that doesn't get recorded. That will not become, see, the casual flow of violence thoughts, it just disappears like a breeze. It just disappears. But when it becomes an action, it becomes bio-memory. See, understand, when you think of killing, it doesn't get recorded in you. But when the body has acted, it becomes bio-memory. It becomes a strong action, the memory. Then it gets recorded. It doesn't get recorded somewhere else. It gets recorded inside you. That's where.
Swamiji, I have two questions. From my understanding, the cosmos, is all-knowing, and when it comes down into a body as a master, it has to take a certain amount of delusion on to maintain a body. So is that...
I can say, it is not illusion. See, that pure 24 karat gold, you can't make jewelry out of it. So you have to add little copper and make jewelry out of it. After you make the jewelry, you can put it in acid and remove that copper. Now you will have a pure 24 karat jewelry. So same way, the pure energy cannot become body. So little the rajas and tamas is added. and the human body happens. After that, the tapas is done. Tapas is burning. Spiritual tapas. Then you become the avatar again. Now it is again 24 karat jewelry.
So is this like the reason why you
That is why when I came down, I have to do tapas.
Okay.
Maybe I can say 12 years I did tapas.
And my second question is you say the soul picks the body, but you said the body is being made by the bio-memory. Now is the soul...
Body is made by your mothers and the situation in where it is created.
So is the soul just looking down and
Yes.
saying that's a nice body, I want to take that body, or is the soul
See,
creating it?
one more thing I want you to understand. When you lived in the body, if you have lived with a low TPS, thoughts per second, with a very low TPS, means you learned how to live without having the body and mind. See, let's start thoughts per second means what? You know how to relax from the body, how to relax from the mind. If you have lived with a less TPS, after leaving the body also you will have a very passionful, you will have a lounge, VIP lounge in the airport. You can wait for your body. If you lived a restless life when you are living, you will not have a VIP lounge. You can't sit. You will be just boiling, burning. You can't be without body. You will think, oh, this body is better. Anything available is okay. Jump. Take birth. This is the science. In the cosmic airport, if you want VIP lounge, relax. Relax now. You will have a lounge for relaxation.
Still there. So I mean to say is that when we are saying there is a cosmos, one.
There won't be identity of the individual soul.
So then at the time of birth, I mean, how is that from the whole?
No, it's the soul which has become cosmos never takes birth. Only rarely like this incarnation, as an incarnation it descends. Why the incarnations descends, like if there is a depression, cyclone has to come. Same way, if there is too much of seeking, searching, an incarnation has to happen. If there is too much of seekers, incarnation lands to take care. It's like a need and supply.
Swamiji, yeah, you told that after human body you just go higher stage, but sometimes they take animal birth. Like
Very rarely.
But can they go back again in the human body?
Yes, they can come back.
And the second question is like, sometimes the kids get birth and right away after a second or a minute or in 2 days they die.
They may have very little karma to be finished. So just they come down, finish it off, they don't want to acquire anymore, pack up.
Swamiji, in case of somebody that has mental health issues and commits...
Sorry, little loud.
Sorry. In case somebody has mental health issues and they commit a violent crime, how does that, do their next birth...
In the cosmos it gets recorded.
The cosmos gets
It gets recorded. Socially it is not punishable, but cosmically it is punished. It is cosmically gets recorded. He has to go through.
Swamiji, if you kill household pests, what happens?
Oh. It gets recorded, no doubt. It gets recorded.
Swamiji?
The suffering is inevitable.
Was it?
You see, I can give you the technique. Walk in an unclutched way. Your shoes will be blessed, the planet Earth will be blessed. If you are walking in an unclutched way, the shoes in which you are standing is blessed. Not only shoes, and the planet Earth on which you are standing is blessed. That's all.
What about abortion?
Your shoes need not be blessed by me, it needs to be blessed by you. Yes?
I ask, what about abortion? Abortion.
Spiritually, abortion is not a sin. Because the soul lands only when the delivery happens, when the birth happens. So spiritually, abortion is not a sin. I don't know socially or legally. Each country they have their own rule. I don't know in India is it legal? It's 20 weeks it's legal in India, but spiritually the thing is that when delivery happens, only then the life enters. So spiritually it is not a sin. Legally you can ask lawyers.
Swamiji, to not cause suffering to others, there's also the idea that people choose their suffering. So
Then
how
okay,
does
no
it-
problem. See, if you are not exactly having any action involved, it's they choose their suffering, then you are not responsible.
Is it really a matter of your intention in your
No,
actions?
no. Not even intention. You see, it's like a straight your action. If it is involved, only then you are responsible. Otherwise, if it is their choice, there are some people, however to try to bring them up, they will not come up. Then what you can do? You are not responsible.
How do you differentiate between if you cause the suffering or if someone's bringing it upon themselves? Or is it also that, because like choosing to come here, all of a sudden everyone was like for it? Like
No, don't bother about that. Relax. It is their, see, then they are interfering in your freedom and choosing suffering. They have to suffer.
That's a nice thing to look at.
Now, many people come and ask me, especially, see, many of my brahmacharis and brahmacharinis, their parents come to me in Kalpadaru. I ask them, what do you want? They tell, I want my son to be with me. I want my son not to take brahmacharya. I want my daughter not to take brahmacharya. I tell them, I bless you. Then these brahmacharis come and ask me, what is this Swamiji you blessed? I ask them, you ask that you want brahmacharya, I will bless you. You can see, you can ask boon only for you. That only will work. If this brahmachari does not ask, I want brahmacharya, only she asks boon, it will work. If he also asks the boon, I want brahmacharya, then naturally the boon given to you will be the more stronger than the boon given for somebody's sake. That's all. So it's somebody's interference with you. So don't worry.
Swami, I have a question on suffering, Swami. So I came for this program without telling to my parents. But my father knows that I'm in Bangalore for 20 days. So coming to this program is my action. But my father, I think he's really worrying what I'm doing. So
No, it's like interfering into your freedom. That's all.
does it
No, he takes up suffering. You are not responsible. Don't bother. It won't get recorded. Relax. Instead, if you live enlightenment, it will only help him. Understand, if one of you live enlightenment, your 7 generation will have that energy. The 7 generations karma, you will start diluting it. No, this side 7, this side 7. It's like you live it, you say, the Bhagirath became enlightened, brought Ganga, and his whole forefathers have been blessed. Like that.
Swamiji,
Yes.
when we get married, we get a blessing. You get this, you get
What you are
you
saying?
get this husband for 7 births. How true is that?
What? I didn't understand. Oh God! No, whether it is a blessing or curse, you will know only after you live.
But
No. It is not true. Oh, you are very clear now. You are relaxed. Where is the husband? That is why she was afraid to ask that question. But she couldn't control. I wanted to know. Huh? No, not only that. This is same for men also. Enjoy. There is no such thing as the relationship and all doesn't continue. See, relationship are all vague, ma. It's really vague. It's like you come down, like kids playing. See, in Tamil Nadu villages I have seen, they will have these kids will have toys. One they will tie a white cloth and say father. One they will put a red cloth and say mother. One they will put a small cloth and say sister. One they will put another one small cloth and say brother. Like that child will say, morning, mother is cooking. They will take the mother and put near the small kitchen. And father is going to the office. They will drive the father's car. They will take the father's to the office. They will say, oh, brother is going to the school. Mom, give way, I'm going to the school. They will take the child to the school. And when they will take, sister is crying. They will put the sister doll and cry. They will do. When some toy is not, they are not able to move the toy as they want, they say, oh, this is a bad toy. Same drama you are doing. Understand? When you take birth and you catch hold of somebody mother, somebody father, somebody sister, wife, husband, and you want them to act as you want. As long as they act as you want, you say good toy, good father, good mother, good wife, good husband, good thing. When the toys don't act as you want, they say, hey, bad toy, bad husband, bad mother, bad father, you throw it away. Suddenly you die in the game. And next, again you take one more birth, you catch hold of the land, hey, this is my boundary, this is my father, mother, brother, one more game. By the time you settled and play all the game, you are dead again. Again one more birth, and you catch hold of another one bit property, and you say, hey, this is my property, this is my house, this is that. And by the time you are ready with your house and my father, mother, parents, son, daughter, once more you are gone, and take up once more the same drama, same rut, same thing you are doing, just like the child playing. Relationship is too vague, man. Doesn't get recorded in the system. When you realize, oh God, I am doing the same nonsense, I am playing the same rut, then that moment you are liberated. When you realize that, oh God, it's the same game, you are liberated. I always tell my brahmacharis, do new mistakes, not the same mistakes. No, we are not even creative to do new mistakes. It's the same mistakes we do. Either quantity or quality will be different, that's all. Otherwise the mistake, the quality of the mistake, the basic characteristics of the mistake will be same. See your life, your whole life, the basic characteristics of the mistakes will never be different. If it is different, you will be a creator. You will be a person with creativity. Creativity means the basic characteristics of the mistakes will be different. That's all. That's the definition of a creator. Creativity. But what to do? All our mistakes, the basic characteristics are same. We are doing the same mistakes. If you do at least one new mistake with a different characteristics, that's what I call enlightenment. That's all. If you are doing the same mistakes, you are bound soul. If you are doing a new mistake with a different characteristics, you are liberated soul. Any other question?
So the definition that I've come to know for hell is you're forced to repeat the same torture situation over and over. And is that what you're saying? Like in life, like we repeat the same torture to ourselves?
You are right.